Good afternoon. Here is the news at 4. First, the highlights. Lagos Task Force conduct enforcement operations at Ikotu, clears illegal street traders. Federal government assures enhanced security in southeast region of the country. On the foreign scene, United States President-elect Donald Trump nominates Scott Bessent to lead country's Treasury Department. In Sport, Badminton Federation of Nigeria announces preparation ahead Olympics Games in Los Angeles. Now the details. I am Taiwo Baruwa. In a decisive move to restore free vehicular movement, sanity, and ensure compliance with Lagos State traffic and environmental laws, the Lagos State Task Force has conducted a successful enforcement operations at Ikotu bus stop, opposite Irekwodo Market along Idimu Road, where street traders and commercial buses, popularly referred to as Danfo, had caused untold traffic inconveniences to BRT buses, motorists, and pedestrians plying the roads. The operation, which was led by the chairman of the agency, Adetayo Akirili, extended to Ikotu roundabout along Ijego Road and addressed long-standing complaints about street trading, trading on the curb and walkways, illegal parking, and commercial vehicles obstructing traffic around the axis. Akirili said the exercise, initiated in response to observations drawn from the agency's See Something, Say Something feedback mechanism, swiftly cleared the BRT corridor and walkways that had turned the roads into bottlenecks. He said the operation, which will also be extended to other nooks and crannies of the state, marks a significant shift towards maintaining order and ensuring motorists and passengers spend less time on the roads in this area. Accurately assured residents that the Lagos Task Force remains committed to sustaining this correction currently being carried out by the agency. Lagos State has emerged overall winner at the National Junior Engineers, Technicians and Scientists Jets competition, having won 26 trophies and 26 medals, comprising 14 first positions, 6 second positions, and 6 third positions in the junior and senior categories. Commissioner for Basic and Secondary Education, Jamiu Ali Balogun, said JETS competition, introduced in 1987 by the Federal Ministry of Education in its effort to popularize the technology and science education among students nationwide, is an organ that harmonizes classroom and laboratory experience with extracurricular out-of-class student activities, thus bridging the gap between theory and practice during the competition. Ali Balogun said for Lagos State, the selection process of students commences with online registration for both the senior and junior categories. He noted that the preliminary process produced a total of 600 students from public and private schools, from which the best 60 students proceeded to the second stage. Receiving the trophies and medals in his office, Ali Balogun, who was elated, showered encomium on the young leaders and encouraged them not to rest on their oars. The Federal Road Safety Corps assured the public of its intensified effort to ensure smooth traffic flow, reduce road crashes, and create a safer motoring environment nationwide as it launched Year 2024 Ember Month campaign. Speaking on the theme, Speak Up Against Dangerous Driving, Crashes Kill More Passengers Than Drivers, Sector Commander Isolo Units Command Uko said the essence of the town hall meeting is to sensitize residents and road users in Isolo and environs on the need to empower passengers with the right knowledge on road safety that would help reduce road traffic crashes, injuries, and fatalities. Uko said the Corps Marshal had directed all commands nationwide to actively engage commuters, ensuring they are familiar with safety regulations, reports reckless driving, use seatbelt, and support responsible driving.
The essence of this event is to sensitize the people, to let them know that we have also started our Ember Month campaigns. For this year's campaign, beyond talking to the drivers, it's a shift from the norm to talking with passengers, where passengers will give their own perspective of how they can contribute to reduction of road traffic crashes.
Also, the Vice Chairman is on a local council development area, Sadiq Shakiru, said the sensitization program aims to enhance the road transport sector by changing drivers' behavior and position Nigeria as a safety-conscious nation in the global community.
Most of our drivers need to tell them they shouldn't drink while driving, and most of our passengers as well, they should let the driver drive. They shouldn't engage them in unnecessary discussion and all that. They should let them concentrate.
Earlier, in his welcome address, the Secretary to Isolo Local Council Development Area, Akin Leye Smart, tasked drivers to maintain speed limit and check the condition of their vehicle before embarking on a journey. Now to the rest of the stories. The federal government of Nigeria has assured the people of the southeast of enhanced security in the region. Minister of Defense Mohammed Badaru gave the assurance while addressing officers, personnel of 82 Division, Joint Task Force Southeast Operation Udoka during his operational visit to Enugu State. Badaru said that a secured environment was crucial for business growth and prosperity and urged the officers' personnel to intensify effort at combating insecurity in the region. According to him, without security, there can be no peace or development. The minister reaffirmed President Bola Tinubu's commitment to eradicating all forms of insecurity nationwide, adding that in the past 1 year, lots of people progress had been made to that effect. The Nigerian Navy Forward Operating Base FOB at the coastal waters of Ibaka in the Mbo local government area of Akwa Ibom State had smashed a syndicate specializing in smuggling petroleum products and other contraband goods to Cameroon and other countries within the Gulf of Guinea region. Those arrested included 3 suspected oil thieves carrying 2,000 liters of premium motor spirit, popularly known as petrol, and 1,000 cartons of beer for onward transmission to the neighboring Republic of Cameroon. Commanding officer of the base, Uche Aneka, said this while handing over the suspect the seized items and other essential goods worth millions of naira to the officials of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC Akwa Ibom Command. Aneke said the suspects were arrested while on routine night patrol in Umbo River during a stop-and-search operation. He warned the individuals or groups involved in smuggling or any form of criminal activity within Nigeria's waters to desist immediately or be made to face the full wrath of the law when apprehended. In foreign news, United States President-elect Donald Trump has nominated Scott Bessent to lead the U.S. Treasury Department, one of the most influential roles in government, with wide oversight of tax policy, public debt, international finance, and sanctions. The selection ends what has proven to be one of the more protracted decisions for the president-elect as he assembles his team for a second term. Bessent, a Wall Street financier who once worked for George Soros, was an early backer of Trump's 2024 bid and brings a relatively conventional resume to the role. The 62-year-old's nomination kicked off a series of cabinet announcements and White House appointment that leaves Trump's top team almost complete ahead of his return to the presidency in January. Bessent has made it well known that he wants to extend tax cuts made in Trump's first term in office. In sport now, the Badminton Federation of Nigeria, BFN, is looking forward to a podium finish at the next Olympic Games holding in Los Angeles in 2024. The athletes-focused Badminton Federation Africa program, tagged Road to LA 2028, is expected to ginger the Nigerian and other African badminton players to aim for higher achievement of the next Olympics. According to BFN President Francis Obi, building an Olympic contender let alone a champion, is not an overnight venture. Obi said the program is aimed at propelling African and Nigerian badminton to new heights. And that's it on the news at 4. But just before we go, your vehicle is not a strong room. Please keep your valuables out of view of miscreant. You can follow us and like all of our social media platforms. X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that under the Sanwo-Olu administration, over 1,000 indigent residents benefited from the state mega empowerment program starter parks, which include grinding machines, barbing tools, hair dryers, sewing machines, and Android phones. You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. The Lagos State Task Force has conducted a successful enforcement operation at the Kotun bus stop, opposite Irepodo Market along Idimo Road, where street traders and commercial buses, popularly referred to as Danfo, had caused untold traffic inconveniences to BRT buses, motorists and pedestrians plying the roads. The federal government of Nigeria has assured the people of the southeast of enhanced security in the region. We also told you that United States President-elect Donald Trump has nominated Basant Scott to lead the U.S. Treasury Department, one of the most influential roles in government, with wide oversight of tax policy, public debt, international finance, and sanctions. Finally, in sport, the Badminton Federation of Nigeria is looking forward to a podium finish at the next Olympic Games holding in Los Angeles in 2028. For contacts with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Zainab Adebeshi. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Thank you for listening. Good afternoon and welcome to the return trip.